Hello guys, this is Jahid. Welcome to Bengali Codari. In this video, we are going to talking about Next.js and Vue.js. So, what is Next.js and what is the Vue.js? So, Next.js is a Vue.js framework and Vue.js is a JavaScript framework. You can see the connection. So, we are going to learn that. So, let's suppose you don't want to build your website whenever someone requests. What you will do? You will create a static website and put it in a CDN, right? But in that way, your website would not be so manageable. You have to create HTML pages every day, and then you have to upload it again through FTP or some sort of other SSH services. So what you will do? The solution is for Vue developers it is Next.js and for React developer it is Next.js. See the similarities, they are brother and sisters. So what Next.js will do, you create a Vue application and whenever you build the Vue application it will generate all the routes, all the content, and then it generates a static website. Then you can take the static website and put it in a CDN. Now what will happen? It can handle millions of traffic and you don't have to pay for hosting. You can just host it in a GitHub page or you can host it in Netlify, and both of these are free. So you don't have to pay for hosting. Isn't it amazing? So if you have a blog or some other static website, for example a business website that you don't update very much often, so what you can do, you can create a Next website, you can generate the pages and then you can deploy it on either Netlify or GitHub page or Vercel. All of these are free and they are providing a very good features. You will get unlimited traffic, there is no bandwidth limit, and the servers are top notch, because we are talking about the industry standard. So you can understand what I am talking about. So I have talked too much. Now let's see some example to understand what and how we can get started with the Next.js. So go to nextjs.org and then you will find a button called Get Started. Click on Get Started and then you will have a npm command. Make sure you have Node.js installed on your PC or computer or mobile phone, I don't know. So just go and run the command npm, not npm, it's npx dash create app, create next app, তারপর and then a space and then your application name. For example, it is my $1 billion application. So what I will do, I will create the application in such a way. So let's see so that you can understand what I am doing. So write npx create a next app space my $1 billion app. So my $1 billion app is created, and till then what you can do, so let it finish. Until then what you can do, you can just go and subscribe my channel and then press the bell button. So let's get into the video again. So where are we are installing the Next application. So as you can see, the Next application installation is done. Now we have to open it in our favorite code editor, which in our case is VS Code. If you use Notepad++, that's okay, that's not a problem. My gurus use Vim in terminal, so that's that, you can use that as well. So let's open VS Code. And the first thing you will see, the project structure is similar to Vue.js, but the directory are not same. Now you might ask, Jahid, what the fuck? You told me it's a Vue.js framework, but why is this gibberish folders? So wait, let me tell you one by one. So first thing you can see is .next. All the magics and all your underlying things all happens here. You have to just create a view application, and this will take care of the generation and routing and all the parts. So out of the box you get a layout folder. Remember, your page template lies here. So let's say you are creating a blog, so your overall template will be here, and you can maybe put the application bar or footer here, because it will be common throughout the pages. In the pages you will create simply the pages. Okay, so the index will be the slash route. I mean, whenever you go to my website jahind.dev, you can see the slash route, so that comes from the index page. And then whenever you want to create child pages, you can do using a folder. For example, I will create a portfolio page. So what I will do, I will just create a folder inside pages directly, and I will name it portfolio. That's it. You don't have to do anything. Go there and create an index.view page, and that view page will be assigned to that portfolio route. Isn't it amazing? Tell me, what do you want more, right? So, and now let's see how the data flow works. So if you have used Vue previously, you might recall that we use something called mounted hooks to call data before rendering the page, right? But in our case, we are generating page previously. So what we are doing, we are generating page in our computer, and then we are uploading. So that wouldn't work. Your simple mounted hook wouldn't work here. I mean, if you want to render the data, so what you will have to do next, give us a very simple and a very good thing that is called async data. Okay, so async data, as you can tell by the name, it is a async function. So you have to call that async function, and this function gets called whenever you build a static site. Okay, whenever you run next generate, or whenever you, if it is server render, then it would called whenever the page gets called the first time, and then the Vue.js get initialized. So this is the first thing you have to understand between async data and mounted. So as you are there, you might call your good old WordPress API, and then just call the WordPress API, mount the data, and create your Vue application. That's it. And now run npm run generate. It will create your website, and then you can take the static pages and then you can put it on a bucket, S3 bucket, or maybe Vercel. You can connect the Vercel pipelines, for example, GitHub, right? So that's that. I hope this video was informational. If you didn't like my way of talking, then you can dislike, and if you are jobless like me, then you can obviously like the video, and if you want more rant like this, then obviously subscribe to the channel. And I am not sorry for the voice quality, because I am poor and I have a fan running on top of my head. So that's that. Bye-bye.